Good afternoon and hello to everybody. My name is Charles Richard. I have something a little bit different, something that I haven't done for a while, but I always do when I have new gear that I actually purchase, right? And I let you know what is the new gear that I purchased and the reason why I purchased this new gear. I have several things that I have purchased within the last couple of days, and the reason that I purchased some of these new things is because times are changing, right? Times are changing, and the way that we do stuff is very much changing as well, and we have to be able to adapt to the times and be able to stay on top on and with technology, right? As you guys know, you have already seen this. I got a brand new iPhone 15 Pro. Now, the iPhone 15 Pro has the ability to record ProRes in Apple Log. And that is a huge step forward in what we call phone technology when it comes to recording video. And therefore, I've modified and I've made changes to my gear. But to begin with, you all have to understand that when we record with the 15 Pro, when we record ProRes, either is 4444 or 422HQ or 422, whichever format that you choose when you record ProRes, the files are pretty big, okay? They are quite large. And so therefore you need a computer with, my recommendation is to have a computer with a bigger hard drive space. Now, yes, you have other capabilities of being able to run from an external drive, but it never and it will never compare to actually doing all your post-production and your video from your internal drive. Why? Well, there's a lot of factors. One of them is a very simple and dumb one, but it's happened to me several times, and that is, although your hard drive, that your external drive that you have is good, your cable might not be good, or your cable might have a loose connection. So when you have all of that and you are doing what we call, editing right off of a drive, these are things that actually play a huge factor in the ability to have a smooth flow when you're doing your rendering, your editing, and all that sort of stuff, right? Well, so that's one. The second one is that everything, as we progress more and more with technology, everything is becoming smaller. The power that the new iPad Pro with the M2 chip has is phenomenal. It is really, really phenomenal. And when you are doing a lot of social media, the better selection, better than having an actual MacBook Pro, is to have somebody that is pretty much set and ready to do social media content. And that is the iPad Pro and an iPhone 15 Pro or a Pro Max. Now remember, the only ones that are able to do ProRes is the iPhone 15 Pro and the iPhone 15 Pro Max. I got the smaller one, and the reason that I got the smaller one is for one simple reason. It's because the smaller one is lighter, so that I'm able to mount it on a drone, and it can take off and it can capture different shots, different videos, with the phone attached to the drone. All right, so that was my main reason. But today, I'm going to talk to you about. I bought me an iPad Pro. All right, you've seen the previous one that I just finished buying it. It was a 256. This is an 11-inch iPad Pro. But after carefully seeing the size of these ProRes files, I went and I upgraded. Okay, I turned the iPad Pro 256. I returned it back to Apple, and I stepped it up, and I got me a terabyte. Okay, that's correct. That's 2 terabyte, as you can see right there. All right, iPad Pro, which you're seeing. I'm going to show you right now. We are seeing right here. Okay, this is the iPad Pro. All right, it has a wonderful camera. Also, it does 4K 60. This is your iPad Pro. Let me open it up. This is my new iPad Pro. It has the ability to do great video editing. And so I think that the perfect combination for those that are traveling right now, like myself, that I do a lot of traveling, I want to be like super light, you know, is to have this setup. Okay, this setup is a killer setup, right? That technology, okay, that fever, that concept of actually having and carrying a camera. You know, I'm a Fujifilm person. I love my Fujifilm cameras. You know, all of that is old technology. All of that is great, but the everyday use, right, is your phone. And if you have your iPhone 15 Pro or the Pro Max, you have a killer camera in front of you. You don't have to be carrying all this heavy, you know, this heavy gear. You know, your iPhone is really small. It's, you know, fits in your pocket. You know, you get something like this here. All right, it allows you to do your editing. And I use a. Let me see if I can open it up. Do I have it in here? I think I have it in here somewhere. Maybe I haven't downloaded it. I'm not sure. Yeah, I do. I have it here. Okay, so I use a software, which is a killer software. Let me get it all up and ready. All right, so let's go as a new project, and you can see, there we go, full access. And let me just do this, and let me insert something here real quick so that you guys can very roughly see something. I'm just gonna insert something in there. All right, something for you guys to watch. Okay. There you go. No, that's going to take too long. That's going to take too long. Well, anyways, he's trying to download something now. Let me cancel out of this. Okay, canceled. Then let me see if I got something else that I can briefly show you. Let me see. All of these are files that I don't have here because I just literally got this. All right, so let me see if I have anything on here. I probably don't have anything, but anyways, okay. If this is, I use the software. It's an editing software. You can see it right here. All right, it's a video editing software. It's really good. I use Luminaire also. And I use, you can use iMovie with this. There's a lot of software that you can use that has enough power and good enough power to be able to do all these social media content like the YouTubes and all that sort of stuff, you know, YouTube, Instagram, you know, all that stuff, right? And so even this particular program that I'm filming on, okay, I'm filming right now on the iPhone 15 Pro. I'm using the JLabs, as you can see here, the wired. It's a wireless mic. It's a Bluetooth mic, but it has an actual microphone, right? You know, boom mic, right? Which makes the sound a lot closer. And I'm filming on the iPhone 15 Pro using Filmic Pro, and it gives me a nice, it gives nice colors, right? By the way, I'm using the front camera. It gives me nice colors. It gives me enough of what I need to be able to give you a nice, solid content. Now, sometimes I also use it with a Rode wireless mic. The Rode wireless mic is also a very good addition, right? To have also with this particular setup, because the Bluetooth does not have the distance, right, that a Rode wireless mic has, because the Rode wireless mic is not Bluetooth. It's actually it broadcasts, I think, at 5G or 2.4G. I'm not sure which one it is. All right, but it gives you a longer distance. Bluetooth, you have to be within 20, 25 feet at the most, all right, so that you can hear me, which I am right now. I'm actually about 3 feet away from the camera, right? And so, anyways, this is the setup, okay, that I very highly recommend to those that are doing very mobile stuff. You can do live streaming. You can broadcast. This new setup, which is the iPad Pro, is an M2, has an M2 chip, all right? M2 chip, guys, an M2 chip on a tablet is a huge progress because you have to realize that the applications for an iPad are smaller and they require less power and less memory than those of a MacBook running on a Mac OS system, all right? And because of that, it makes it so much quicker and so much nicer. The another reason is when you do photography or when you do video, the screen that you see on the iPads are actually more in tune. In other words, when I color grade and when I do my editing on an iPad, it is more compatible across everything. It's going to look good on an iPhone, it's going to look on an iPad, and it's going to look very good on a MacBook or a Windows platform. Sometimes when I would do my previous experience, it was that sometimes when I would do certain editing on a MacBook or on a Windows platform, when I went to see it on a cellular phone, whether it was an iPhone or whether it was an Android phone, it didn't quite look as good or as well, right? And so I decided to go the route of having the iPad Pro. Furthermore, all right, I think I posted already a video that you guys saw if you are part of the Peter Gregg live group, right? That shows how you can add an external monitor and an external keyboard and use your iPad Pro as your main system, right? So that's a plus. You should watch that video because that 27-inch monitor that it was not my video, it was somebody else's video, but that 27-inch monitor that he was using is a killer monitor. It gives extra ports, okay, to the iPad Pro, and it also allows you to have much bigger screen for editing and for a whole bunch of stuff, right? And so you can have that as your setup in your house, in your office, and then when you need to travel, you know, just take your iPad Pro, okay, very light, okay, mine is the 11-inch, very light, very good, very solid, you know, thumbs up all the way. It is the new way of doing things. It is very highly recommended. I very highly recommend it to you guys. And just check out the last couple of videos have been filmed using the iPhone 15 Pro and the iPad Pro. All right, this is Charles Richard, and I hope you like this very quick, brief introduction, all right, of my new setup. And if you have any questions, post them down here, and I'll be more than happy to answer some of your questions. Until the next video, bye-bye.